The findings of a 10 TV investigation take center stage in a vehicular homicide trial. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Kristen Hartman.
And I'm Jerry Revish. Corey Jackson is the man charged with drunk driving and aggravated vehicular homicide in the crash that killed Paul Nauman. But today, it was the State Patrol Crime Lab on the defense. 10
TV News reporter Glenn McIntyre is live at the Morrow County Courthouse. Glenn.
Yeah, Kristen, this fatal crash happened more than 2 years ago here in Morrow County. 2 weeks ago, 10 TV exposed concerns about a worker at the Ohio State Highway Patrol Crime Lab, and today that worker took the stand in her own defense. Corey Jackson stands accused of driving drunk and causing the November 2011 crash that killed 73-year-old Paul Nauman. Nauman's wife Patricia survived the crash and testified that Jackson crossed the center line. A separate witness testified Jackson was driving erratically before the crash. Today, testimony focused on the lab work that was the basis for the drunk driving charge.
This indicates that there is a .181 result for the sample.
The Ohio State Highway Patrol says Jackson's blood alcohol level was more than twice the legal limit. Emily Adelman is the criminalist who conducted that blood test, the same criminalist who was found in a 10 TV investigation to have cut corners and violated procedures at the State Patrol Crime Lab. An internal investigation found she listed the wrong assignment date on 48 drug screens. In 2 drug screens reported using a testing substance that had already been depleted, documented transfer of samples several days after they'd been completed, and destroyed a daily status report, recreated it 3 days later, and backdated it. A move investigators say defies common sense and is a clear violation of laboratory protocols. Today, defense attorneys hammered Adelman's on-the-job errors.
You're not allowed to do any of that testing anymore, correct?
I do not perform those types of tests anymore, no.
But it wasn't a voluntary decision on your part, was it?
No.
That was part of your discipline for your misbehavior, correct?
It wasn't listed.
Yes or no, ma'am?
I don't believe that it was part of discipline, no.
The defense argued her 2013 on-the-job issues raised doubts about her 2011 work on the Jackson case. Prosecutors hope to convince jurors otherwise.
And you followed the lab standard operating procedure?
Yes, sir, I did.
Stand behind your work on this particular case?
Yes, sir, I did.
The jurors also heard from Adelman's supervisor, who personally vouched for her work on the Jackson case, saying all procedures were followed. She also insisted Adelman was not removed from toxicology testing as part of any discipline. She was punished with a 1-day paid suspension. Reporting live at the Morrow County Courthouse, Glenn McIntyre, 10 TV News.
Glenn, as we look forward, what's next for this trial?
Well, Kristen, today the state rested its case. Tomorrow the defense picks up. A key point of contention is still which driver crossed the center line, causing this collision. Yesterday we heard from a state trooper who said it was the Naumans. Today a different state trooper said it was Corey Jackson. Back to you.